The weathered mine entrance looms starkly against the desolate landscape. Miners gather, their faces reflecting exhaustion and determination. A palpable anticipation fills the air as whispers of a new coal seam spread. Deep in the mine, the miners strike a seam of coal, its darkness unnerving. The coal radiates heat, an ominous sign beneath their fingertips. Veins of red pulse through the black, a silent warning. Miners exchange uneasy glances, sensing a darkness beyond the coal. Jacob twists violently in his sleep, lost in the throes of a chilling nightmare. In his dream, a faceless figure stands deep within the mine tunnels, its breath a ragged, deathly rattle. He wakes with a gasp, the lingering dread of the nightmare clinging to him like a shroud. The mine canteen buzzes with hushed voices, the air thick with coal dust and the scent of stale coffee, as miners share tales of haunting nightmares. Their faces, etched with exhaustion and fear, reflect the terrifying visions they blame on black damp hallucinations. Reed, an old union organizer, sits alone, his weathered face grave, listening intently to their stories. His eyes betray a deep concern, knowing that something more sinister than gas is at play in the depths of the mine. Deep in the mine tunnel, Jacob and his fellow miners persist in their grim task, extracting the strange coal. The air thickens, and the echoes of the mine amplify, as if the very earth is holding its breath. An unseen presence looms, casting a heavy dread over the miners as they toil in the oppressive darkness. In the dimly lit cabin, Reed pores over mining records, his brow furrowed in concentration. Lamplight casts shadows across the cabin as Reed searches for clues. Ancient legends reveal a subterranean entity that feeds on life force. In the mine tunnel, the air is thick with dust and despair as the miners' helmet lamps cut through the gloom. Jacob and his fellow miners claw at the rocks, their faces masked with sweat and coal dust. A strange red light pulses from the depths of the coal seam, casting an eerie glow. In the suffocating shadows, a faceless figure materializes, its presence a chilling omen. Reed speaks urgently, his voice strained with desperation. The foreman waves him off, dismissing him as a crazy old man. Frustration mounts in Reed, a fire igniting in his eyes as he realizes he must act alone. In the oppressive darkness of the mine tunnel, the miners are trapped, their vitality steadily sapped by an unseen entity. Jacob's eyes snap open, exhaustion replaced by a sudden, sharp terror. A horrifying vision consumes him. The entity, a grotesque fusion of coal and blood, pulses with malevolent energy, extinguishing the very light around it. Reed sprints through the dark mine tunnels, following the faint cries of the trapped miners. A pickaxe, adorned with protective symbols, becomes his only ally in the echoing darkness. Reed finds the trapped miners, only to face a horrifying, faceless figure. A fierce battle ignites as the entity's smoky form writhes before them. Reed, with a cry of defiance, wields the pickaxe, each strike aimed with unwavering resolve. Reed weakens the entity, but a surge of dark energy erupts in retaliation. Miners emerge from the shadows, their determination burning bright as they charge into battle. The miners and Reed unite, their combined strength poised to deliver a decisive blow. With a final, echoing strike, they sever the connection, the fate of the mine hanging in the balance. The faceless figure dissolves into nothingness, its dark presence fading from the mine. The mine begins to stabilize, the echoes of destruction replaced by a fragile calm. The miners emerge, their figures silhouetted against the harsh daylight, battered but alive. They turn back to the mine, their faces etched with a haunting blend of relief and lingering horror. The mine looms behind them, now a symbol of both escape and enduring trauma. Reed sits alone in his cabin, tending to his wounds, surrounded by shadows. The silence of the night amplifies his thoughts. He knows the entity is merely dormant. He considers that the entity waits for another opportunity to awaken. Years later, unsuspecting miners gather at the mine entrance, oblivious to the lurking terrors. Deep within the coal seam, a faint red vein pulses with renewed life.